All right, so you saw our previous video of installing the tailgate cover. Now we have our new patented design bed stiffeners. So when you have a bunch of weight on the rack, on your bedsides, Tacomas and Toyotas in general tend to have a crack in the bedside if you have too much weight. So these are a new design. Our goal for this design was to not impede on the actual bed space. So a lot of bed stiffeners out there today have gussets that impede on the bed space. Deck drawer systems, anything, moving kayaks around here, it just limits your space. So we actually took that gusset and folded it the complete opposite way so that it's outside of the bed. You won't see it on the inside of the bed. Our stiffener is made of stainless steel, so it will never rust. It's a high strength stainless, and then they're powder coated to actually match the bed texture in black. But they'll kind of sit in there like that. So the first thing you got to do is remove your tail light and then mark your holes and drill 3 holes. So we're going to show you how to do that. It's a 10mm socket to remove the tail light. Two bolts and the tail light just pops out. Then you have to remove your bed mount and your D-ring. And that is a T55 Torx. And a T40 Torx for the bed ring. Take your bed stiffener, slide it in, and then we like to use a Sharpie. Make sure it's flat against the bed, mark your 3 holes. Take the bed stiffener out and then drill them. It's a 3/8 bolt. There's 3 of them that you have to drill. So anything a little larger than a 3/8 bolt hole will work. We like using a step drill bit in the sheet metal. You have a lot more control over it. And you basically just go in and drill your 3 holes. After that's all done, you take your bed stiffener, slide it back in, pin it with the bed mount. And you take your 3/8 bolts, put them in the holes, and put the nylock nuts on the back side. These are all grade 8 hardware, yellow zinc chromate coating, so they shouldn't rust, especially under a tonneau cover. And that would correspond to a 9/16 socket. The first one, we like to make sure that the stiffener is pushed against the face of the bed. After that first one's on, you're good to go. You can tighten the rest of them. And then we come down to the bed mount. Before we tighten the bed mount, we like to put the D-ring back on. There's a spacer, a washer, and a lock washer, and we usually take those off, set them into the bed, and then bolt through it. Grab your impact. It's a T55 Torx again. Push the bed stiffener up against the bed. Tighten that. T40 Torx. Tighten your bed ring. Put your tail light back on. It's 2 10mm bolts again. And you're good to go.